sauces. Yeah. Les Waller International, we're live here tonight. I just wanted to talk about upcoming videos on the channel. We've been working quite a bit here, and as soon as we get some people on, we'll talk about that. I suppose I could talk about it anyway, and people can rewind. About another half an hour before the sun sets here in Germany. We came back from Labor Day weekend. We went to Switzerland. So we've got a Ringenberg, Switzerland video. Shows the lakes, and we went to the St. Beatus Caves. So there's a video on St. Beatus Caves. There's a video on how to use pay by phone app for paying for parking, like go from Germany to Switzerland, you need Swiss francs. There is also in editing mode now, a Panzer Museum video, which will go on the gaming channel. I've decided to make the long version of the video members only, and then a short video for everybody to watch. I want to give back to the people that are giving to me, and I haven't been streaming this past month because I'm doing a lot of things at work that are taking my energy. And we'll be streaming again, and it'll probably start streaming again in less than 2 weeks. So, hey, and in the meantime, we're working on getting this channel going a little bit more again. Is it will allow me to. Oh, there's the sun setting. Kind of, because we're already prioritizing that. Oh well. I asked our daughter to come in and say hello, but I think she's busy talking to me while I respond. So I don't expect her to come in. Boom, 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 boom. Bike, and when she's at the flow market, we'll bike out. Loops. It's 15 minutes per loop. So I got my 30 minutes of exercise in today. Goody, goody, goody. Yesterday we talked to our oldest brother on the phone. Try to cheer him up a little bit as he seemed to be a little bit down. But that's the best we can do. Looks like we need to shave again. We shall see as the sun goes down. Actually, right now it's in my eyes. What is today? Oh, this is so. I've changed my work schedule. So today is Thursday, but for me, this is a Saturday. I'm taking Thursdays and Fridays are my weekend now, and then I will work Saturday through Wednesday. So it gets a little bit confusing because I'm off, people are working. But the good thing is all the stores are open on Thursdays and Fridays, so now that I'm off on Thursdays and Fridays, we can still go shopping and stuff or whatever, and places are going to be open, unlike a normal weekend where everything is closed in Germany on Sunday, except for maybe restaurants. We got a thumbs up. Nobody's watching me get a thumbs up. That's pretty funny. But thanks. Appreciate the thumbs up. Oh, looks like someone has popped in. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. We've been talking about the upcoming videos on this channel. Oh, they popped out again. Okay, then. Okay. They can always watch the beginning of the video and see what we're talking about. Well, at least they didn't give us a thumbs down when they popped out. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. I'm going to push a button. I'm just curious what this allow me to share, but I don't think I can share. If I don't have the right account open, then sharing isn't going to help any. We can try. So we're going to see if we can share while we're doing this. Create post. I mean, we could also, maybe we could also do that on Facebook. Let's see if we can share on Facebook while we're at it. Facebook Messenger? So Twitter, Facebook Messenger, Gmail, email messages, Telegram, more, AirDrop. We got Facebook here. Let's see if it's going to let us post. We're live. Come say hello. Next. Public. My story. Cannot be stared at. Okay, share. Share. Shared to Facebook. All right. Phone's getting hot. Now, if I can get somebody to come in that I know, I wanted to ask them if they're actually seeing the super chat icon or not on the channel. I don't think I can see those things here. No. So I have to wait for someone else to come in and tell me whether or not they're seeing that as a option. Or I have to stream from my desk and see what they say from there. Oh, good. Now I can see the sun is now behind the clouds as it's setting. Oh, you know, we should set that thing up. We got us a exercise bike that we don't use. I was just thinking maybe we should set that up for the winter time, and I'd have no excuse. I'd still be able to exercise. Right, Mr. Bumblebee? Are you a bumblebee? You're a funny looking bumblebee. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Well, I tried anyway. We tweeted, we Facebooked. Why does this phone get so hot? I don't know. Where are you going, buddy? Maybe JP will catch us live tonight. He might be walking the dogs though. It's usually what he does this late at night. Especially if it's hot. I'm sure he's going to keep out of the heat. What's funny too is, you got you get several hundred friends on your Facebook account. Where are they? There again, it's a work day. They're going to be working or at school. I forgot about that. So people in the States, so what time is it here? It's going on 8 p.m. Yeah, so even on the East Coast, it's like 2 p.m. So people are in school or at work. Oh well. At least we got one thumbs up. Neighbor came out. Oh, make that 2 thumbs up. We've increased our thumbs up by 100%. How you doing? Who am I talking to? Ah, sir, how you doing? How things up north? Must be going really well. Got work tomorrow. This is my weekend. This is my Saturday. Now that I'm fully on Thursdays and Fridays off, and then Saturday through Wednesday I'm working. I got a question for you, sir. On this video you're watching, do you actually see the super chat icon or no? Because I can't tell from this side. You do? Nice. Okay, thanks. I'm not afraid to ask one of the guys that I know because, yeah, because you understand. I'm just trying to confirm. So, we won't say how we did it, but we finally got this channel monetized. So now we should be able to stream from anywhere with the iPhone. And I think I might test that tomorrow. I might go for a walk out in the fields tomorrow and test by doing a live stream as I'm walking. Yeah, we're moving. Things are moving well. Things are gaining momentum. So I'm going to repeat what I said earlier on the stream. So upcoming videos. We still have. So we went to Marienburg. So we went to Marienburg Fortress. There's a Marienburg Fortress video. I think 2 videos coming up on Marienburg Fortress. There's also, we went to Switzerland this last weekend. So there will be a video on Regenberg, Switzerland. There will be a video on the St. Beatus Caves. And we also went to a Swiss Panzer Museum. All these videos will be coming up. Um, I have to caveat that the Swiss Panzer Museum, the long version where I'm talking and explaining and zooming in on the placards and stuff like that, I'm making that a members only video. But don't be, it's okay. I'm also going to make a short version with no talking, just music and just photos of most of the tanks that were in the display. So that way, all members can watch a version of me going through this Swiss Panzer Museum. But I want to give back to the members and give them the full 10-minute plus version, no commercials. Because I'm trying to give back to my members since I haven't been streaming this past month. Should be streaming within, I would say within about a week and a half, I'll start streaming on the gaming channel again. And I've got to come up with a schedule and how I want to do it. I want more time to myself. I want more time to work on this channel because this is the OG Les Waller channel. And there's some things that you can do here that are just much more productive, much more fruitful as I'm trying to work towards doing YouTube and the internet online full-time. So I need to develop both channels, not just the gaming channel, but this one as well. Especially with November coming up, my turkey fryer video really does well in November because of Thanksgiving in the States. So that should help. But what I'm going to try and focus on is doing how-to videos in the Germany, Europe type of videos. So I'll look around. Let's say, they've got these not skateboards. Or what do you call a skateboard when it's got the post coming up and handles? It's not a skateboard. It's what is it? Well, those things you can rent those things. I think through an app. So things like that. How do I, rent this thing? How do I rent a bicycle in Wiesbaden? How do I try? I'm going to try and think of all different things that people will do in Germany. And make a video how to do this, how to do that, because quite frankly, my how-to videos are the videos that are performing. My how to put IKEA shelves together, my how to put the turkey fryer video together. Those two are like the best performing. A scooter, yeah, exactly. So those videos are the ones that really get the views on this channel. And I think those videos would also earn more on ads because companies like to put ads, better quality ads on people that are looking on how to do things, especially if you might have a product that they're selling or something similar to something that they sell. Well then, hey, let's put an ad on there about turkey fryers, or let's put an ad out there about shelving or something like that. So yeah. Yes, it's a long road to hoe. So yeah, problem of course is, well, it's not a problem yet. So right now, sunset's still about 8 o'clock. So I've still got several hours that I can be working after work to record videos and stuff like that. I think what I need to do is make a list. Well, thanks. I think I need to make a list what I want to do instead of just saying, yeah, I want to do this, this, and that. I need to make a list so I can check them off as I get them done. So, yeah. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Mosquito. Oh, I hate mosquitoes. You have no idea how much I hate mosquitoes. I hate them with a passion. I mean, I could go into the house, I suppose, carry my phone with me. Or we could Yeah, so last time I last time I the last time I split up my live stream videos, the second video nobody came in. So I don't want to do that again tonight. I mean, I could split it up into like 30 minutes here out on the porch, and then I could start something from my computer. Um, I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. We'll play it by ear. Maybe I'll do something like later. How's your cooking stuff been going? I haven't been doing any cooking. But you know, Mrs. W is going back to the States a week from Sunday. And maybe I'll start it up again. Oh, I did just order an expensive Scotch whiskey advent calendar for this year. It should be coming probably tomorrow. So I'll start making those videos. So most of the whiskeys are like 20 to 30 years old. So the Scots the Advent calendar was like €300. But yeah. So that you got that to look forward to. So I'll make those videos. I won't. Those videos will be scheduled out into December 1 through 24 like I normally do, but I will record those well ahead of time. That way, if there's, well, for one thing, I'm going back to the Colorado myself, so that way, if there's any interruptions or whatever, for some reason I can't do tonight. Plus, like I say, I'm going to Colorado like the middle of December, so obviously I can't be in Colorado and record these Scotch whiskey advent calendar videos at the same time. K Briggs. How you doing? Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, sir. Isn't that what they said about Trump the entire 4 years he was in? Impeach Trump, impeach Trump, impeach Trump. Now they got somebody else, and now it's like impeach Biden, impeach Biden. Very interesting. Yeah, it's like, I mean, they've only got minimum 4 years, maximum 8 years. But in order for them to get 8 years, they're going to have to do a good job, or at least satisfy enough people to get to vote the second time around. Uh, but yeah, politics. You can talk to Mrs. W about politics. Not necessarily me, because I just don't follow politics. Um, but be that as it may, there's a good Netflix series out about 911 and what went on behind the scenes in the U.S. And I think we'll watch that. Maybe when we go to Colorado, I'll watch that with Mrs. W since she likes politics. And I'd like to know what went on behind the scenes. I'm curious as to what discussions were had and what decisions were made that we weren't aware of. Politics is BS. Yeah, it is what it is, right? I mean, it's yeah. The working man, we just want to put food on the table. At the end of the day, take off our shoes, relax a bit, enjoy a beer, and live a good life, or live a decent life anyway. Make it to retirement age in decent health so that we can actually enjoy more time. But boy, I don't see. I don't know. I don't know if the average, for example, I can only use American as example. I don't know if the average American can enjoy retirement. I mean, I've known some people that have retired, and then their spouse gets sick, and then they have hospital bills, and then they have to go back to work. 9 pints, holy crap! Then they have to go back to work because now they got to pay all these expensive medical bills. Well, what happened? What happened to their retirement? which is one of the reasons I'm overseas and I'm working so hard and that trying to build a nest egg for retirement. Uh, so, and that's why I enjoy being in Europe because, like last weekend, we could go to Switzerland. If I go back to work in the States, if I go to work in Colorado, I get 2 days off. Where am I going to go? To another town in Colorado? Where here I can drive 5 hours. I can be in France, Switzerland, Austria, Poland, Belgium, Netherlands. I mean, shoot. So we're going to take advantage of our time living and working here in Germany and use it as every weekend can be a vacation. Maybe not every weekend because that's quite a bit, but you know, yeah, we go. I mean, we've driven to England several times. I mean, I've driven to Spain. Of course, those are long distance trips, but we drove around Norway for 2 weeks. I mean, why not? We've driven to Venice. I mean, yeah. But if I'm in the States, that means I've got to fly, take time off to make it worth flying there. I'm not going to fly to Norway for the weekend or fly to Paris for the weekend. I mean, it's a freaking 12, 14-hour flight across the damn ocean. You're going to spend a full day or more just flying. So, yeah, you're not going to be doing it on a weekend. So that's why we've decided to stay here longer than 3 more years. Take advantage of being in Europe and doing these things. That's also why, like this last weekend and the time before, we're paying more for the hotel rooms because we're getting balcony views and stuff like that because it's it's worth the cost. I mean, if you're gonna get up in the morning and you'll see the videos, even the Laufenberg videos had it. So the Regenberg Switzerland video, we there again we got a nice patio view. You'll see it as soon as you walk in the door. Boom, there's the lake. Boom, there's the mountains. Beautiful. I mean, I don't have to be retired to enjoy these things. Life in Europe as a whole, to be to be honest with you, if our daughter was not homesteaded in Colorado, or if we didn't have a daughter, I'd have no problem retiring in Europe. I mean, even if I have to learn the language, and pass a language test here, I'd have no problem doing that. That's how much I enjoy the weather's. I mean, the weather's not great, but it's it's temperament. It's what? It's not extreme. It doesn't get extremely cold. It doesn't get extremely hot. So like here in Germany, I mean, we don't have AC in here. The heat sucks. But I mean, if we had to live here, we would have bought a place if that was going to be an option. We would have bought a place and then had control of our own heat. That's one thing I don't like about renting in Germany. I don't know about other places. I have no control of my heat. Oh yeah, I've got a knob to turn, but they still control how much heat comes through the radiators, and it's not enough. When you have to go out and buy an electric heater for your room, that's bullshit. But or worse, or another thing, or the water pressure for the shower is not consistent and it doesn't stay high enough, and so sometimes it's like a trickle. Come on, rinse off my hair sometime today. Finish rinsing out my hair. So those things I look forward to in the States, in having my own house where I control the heat, the water, everything. Um, that's one thing I do miss is not being in my own house. But that's a price you got to pay if you want to live overseas, unless you do buy your own house overseas. And I know people that have done that. But when we came here, we didn't expect to be here more than 18 months, 6 months. I mean, the contract was short. There was no guarantee. It's just it was better than where we were because I'd lost my job. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. And the apartment we're in here is good. There's a lot of tile and stuff like that. So even if it's really hot uh, here, it's not hot inside, and it's ground floor, so we're not getting the heat from the roof and the walls and stuff like that. So I'm not complaining about being too hot. It's just I don't like having to wear a sweatshirt around the house. I'd rather have the heat on and walk around comfortably, not be having to wrap up in extra clothes where I'm living. uh, yeah, and I was talking about the UK. I've talked about Mrs. W about if we wanted to go there, like our last couple years in Europe, we could do that. Uh, there are always job openings. Um, Not always, but I mean there are jobs that are available over there. It's something that we can consider. I would love to, even if it's only for like 2 years, because when you move like that and work for another company or for the same company and they move you, then they want you to work with them for 2 or 3 years before they'll, oh, okay, now we'll move you back to the States and we'll pay for it. So it's like you owe them. Um, but I think that'd be pretty cool. Even if the weather's not great, I'd love to be able to go to Ireland and Scotland and visit all those distilleries, and even look all around England. I mean, there's just so much that I think would be interesting to explore. Besides that, everybody speaks English. I haven't lived in an English speaking country since 1997. So it's weird sometimes when we go places and we hear like Americans speaking English. It's like, I can understand their conversation. Oh my God, they're talking about that and we can hear it? Oh my God. Little do I know. So when I go back to the States, it's like having culture shock because you go into McDonald's or any store or restaurant and you can hear every conversation and understand what they're talking about. Oh, absolutely. Yes, your country certainly does. Lot of history there. Yes, absolutely. As you know, we've been there. We went to Bovington 2 years in a row. We went to. We actually went one time on New Year's Eve, or in that time frame. We took a bus tour that time. So we spent New Year's Eve in England, London actually, but it was so quick. We're like in and out. So we really didn't have a lot of time to do much other than watch the fireworks and stuff like that, and look at the London Eye and. Yep, yep. I went to Tank Fest 2017 and 2018. Yep, and you can. I mean, I've got a playlist of videos on Tank Fest on my gaming channel. Uh, if you're ever interested, or if you haven't, I'm pretty sure you've already seen them. But so, how did you catch that I was live today? What means of notification did you get? You can see, you can see everything's getting grainy as the sun goes down. It came up on my YouTube main page. Okay, because I actually did tweet. I shared a link on Twitter, and I shared it on Facebook tonight on subscriptions. Okay. Well, I appreciate you popping in, sir. You've been very supportive, and I really appreciate it. There's free beer here if you want. Yeah, I'm thinking about having a party after Mrs. W leaves. I'm gonna like, okay, here's my 10,000 subscriber video. This is my 10,000 subscriber thank you video. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow night, free beers on me. You just have to show up on my front porch and you can have free beer. uh, I know one person will be there. Well, two if you count Igor, but he's not a person, so can't count Igor. Well, our grandson's good. I mean, he's coming up on 2 years old. Um, and then our in the oven granddaughter, I think she's due like the middle of October, which is why our wife, my Mrs. W is heading there middle of September, get there a month beforehand to help out and stuff like that. And then I'll follow up around Christmas time, middle of Christmas, kind of like we did with our grandson. Picture's getting grainy, isn't it? The darker it gets. What are we at here? Almost 40 minutes? Yeah, so I don't know if I'll stream again or not from my room. I don't know what I would talk about because I'm kind of covering everything in this video. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And it's always, of course, it's better to see him in person too. I mean, we've got the chat thing going on. My wife talks to my daughter almost every day, but it's still not the same as actually being there. Yeah. So the question is, what's the next channel? Oops. What's the next channel I should monetize? I'm not ready to put in any more effort. Oh, trying to find a way to hold this. Not ready to put in a lot more effort into my exercise channel yet. Igor's channel, not ready to put in a lot of effort in that one either right now. What else we got? So we got Igor. We got exercise channel. Of course, the gaming channel is going. This one's going. Thought I had one more. Oh, my financial independence now video or channel. Yeah, I'm not ready to put effort into that one now either. So I guess we'll leave them alone. I think we'll just be smart, work on the gaming channel, work on this channel. What I should do is, or consider, because it's like the other, I need to use social media better. But I've got like 20 followers on Instagram. Holy cow. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you lived in the U.S.? So, with our daughter settling down in Colorado, that's 1,000 miles from my hometown in Wisconsin. It's 1,000 miles from relatives we have in Washington State. uh, they, there ain't gonna be much going there unless I'm actually retired. If I'm doing YouTube as a working retirement, I can go anywhere I want. You know, all I need is the internet. As you can see here, this is all I need. Uh, and you can produce the videos in advance. You schedule them, you put them out. So like right now on this channel, I have videos scheduled all the way out to October 8th. And I'm already working on next week's Japanese snack videos. I'm already working on next week's videos for that. I've done 2 of them today, and I got to do 3 more, and then I'll have next week's Japanese candies videos edited, published, or edited and scheduled. So yeah, I could do the same thing if I was doing this full time in the States. Just get a bunch of videos put out in advance. Go if I wanted to drive to Wisconsin, we could drive to Wisconsin. I could do live streams here and there, and easy peasy. Yeah, Japan's good. We spent I've lived there a total of 6 years in Okinawa, Japan. But then we also, when I was working in Korea, we were going to Japan every year. Let me check this email. Hey, Climby, how you doing? It's getting too dark here, and I just got an email from DHL about my package. I need to see what that's about because it's a 300 euro Advents calendar with Scotch whiskey. I need to see if they need information. Oh, are you so are you working right now, Clammy, or? So what I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking is I'm going to go inside. I need to check this email from DHL, which is a transport service for packages and stuff, because I ordered that 300 euro Advent Scotch whiskey Advents calendar. I need to see what they're doing. And then I can start another stream later from my computer. But I think I'd probably, since it's probably past 8 o'clock, I'd probably wait till like maybe 10 o'clock my time, which would be like 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I could start another live stream like this if you like. And then I can discuss kind of what I did here and talk about my upcoming videos, as I've got videos already scheduled out through 8 October. And we've got a couple videos going to my YouTube gaming channel here tonight. But I still have to finish editing one of them. So let me go ahead and close out here, and I'll start up again in about an hour, a little more than an hour from now. So thanks for stopping in, and don't forget to smash that like button before you go. Oh, mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes.